Sean Cole was celebrating a friend's birthday near the Mary River in Australia and never expected to come face to face with one of the world's deadliest predators, the saltwater crocodile. His split-second decision to swim across that crocodile-infested river proved to be fatal for him. So what really happened that day? And why did Sean dare to swim in that dangerous river? Let's find out what really happened to Sean Cole in today's video. This is the Mary River in Australia's Northern Territory in Queensland, stretching 291 kilometres. Its waters run deep and murky, winding through the outback, surrounded by lush greenery and a quiet that masks the constant watch of predators beneath the surface. That's right, folks. Mary River is known to be home to some of the biggest saltwater crocodiles in some of the highest recorded densities for the species in the downstream area. These crocodiles are structurally huge animals and powerful. In fact, saltwater crocodiles are the world's largest living reptiles and can grow to be up to 23 feet long and weigh up to 2,200 pounds. Despite their size, they are quick swimmers too and can swim up to 18 miles per hour in short bursts. Locals and tourists are all cautioned and warned of the dangers from the moment they set foot in the area. Signs mark nearly every path near the water, reminding visitors to stay alert and steer clear of the river's edge. So it's only wise to witness these animals from a safe distance under the safety of wildlife cruise experts. But a young 26-year-old IT professional from Darwin thought otherwise. People come from around the world to experience the natural beauty of the Mary River region, but it is no place for the faint of heart. Just 100 kilometers east of Darwin, the Mary River Wilderness Retreat offers a close encounter with the Australian wilderness. Guests can explore pristine landscapes, rich with native wildlife. On August 24, 2013, a young man from Darwin, Sean Cole, made a decision that would turn this serene setting into a tragic scene. Sean was one of the people invited over to a birthday at the Mary River Wilderness Retreat with his friends. But little did anyone know what that day is going to turn into soon. It was a pleasant Saturday and Sean was having a great time with his 15 other friends, celebrating his friend's 30th birthday at this retreat located halfway between Darwin and Kakadu National Park. It was a boys' party, so naturally the spirits were high as the men were having a fun time away from their busy lives. Sean was known for his adventurous spirit, but not so much that he would risk his life for a foolish dare. But it was like meant to be. When there had been a lot of drinking, Sean, along with his one other friend, decided that it would be great to dare to swim across the Mary River and back. The decision was spontaneous. They had to cover a short distance, just about 80 meters across. Perhaps in that moment the danger felt distant, or maybe the thrill outweighed the risk. So Sean and his friend entered the water. They weren't the first ones to attempt to cross this crocodile-infested river. Many people before them had done it, but the danger had always been there. And many signs around Mary River couldn't have been clearer. Swimming in the river was out of the question. This wasn't just a suggestion. It was a life or death warning. Even the Mary River Wilderness Retreat had its policies. The staff at the retreat also reminded visitors of the dangers, emphasizing the river's reputation as one of the most crocodile-infested in the world. But sometimes, thrill-seeking can cloud judgment. Sean and his friend were most probably under the influence of alcohol and went out to carry out their daring swim, not thinking fully straight. As they swam, everything was still, almost too still. The Mary River's crocodiles are ambush predators. They know how to wait for the right moment to strike for prey. Saltwater crocodiles can stay submerged for over an hour, moving silently and undetected beneath the surface, and that's how the two friends couldn't see any danger. Crocodiles are experts at reading their prey's movements. They can move from near total stillness to an explosive attack in seconds. For millions of years, they have honed their hunting technique, relying on powerful jaws, an iron grip, and brutal, unrelenting force. And today, their unfortunate prey was going to be an unsuspecting human being. Sean and his friend were halfway across the river when their dare took a life-threatening turn. Their friends ashore were watching them swim and saw a third shadowy structure just behind them. At first they thought it's a person, but it was actually a gigantic crocodile. They screamed in horror as they saw the gigantic crocodile approaching the two swimmers. The calm river had suddenly burst into violent splashes as Sean and the other friend scrambled to reach the shore in time before getting into the grips of death. But this wasn't their territory, and the crocodile was just too perfect of a hunter here. Before anyone could fully process what was happening, Sean had been seized by the crocodile by his chest, and in an instant he was pulled under, disappearing into the depths. Now panic was at its full, and his friends screamed and ran for help. There was nothing anyone could do. The crocodile had already vanished beneath the murky water, taking Sean with it. His friend, however, made it safely back to the shore. The attack sent shockwaves through the Northern Territory and beyond. News of the incident quickly reached the media, sparking a nationwide conversation about the dangers of crocodile territory and the increasing number of human-crocodile interactions. The authorities were called to the scene immediately, launching a search and rescue operation. One suspecting crocodile was even shot on the spot for the safety of the rescue workers. Boats patrolled the river and helicopters circled overhead, scouring the water for any sign of Sean. But as hours passed, the grim reality settled in. No one survived such an encounter. So where was Sean? Where did the crocodile take him? Saltwater crocodiles are known to drown their prey, dragging them deep underwater until they can no longer struggle. It is a ruthless technique, a perfected survival strategy. In the wild, there are few second chances. After hours and hours of searching, the authorities couldn't locate Sean, and it was only more than a day later that the police recovered his body 200 meters from where the attack happened at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. The body had floated to the surface after being underwater all this time. According to the Northern Territory Parks and Wildlife Ranger, there was also a crocodile body that floated that day. It was 4.72 meters in length and had sunk after being shot during the operation. Sean didn't stand a chance against such a huge predator. His family was in a state of shock and grief, and to bring them a sense of closure, the authorities shot 4 crocodiles in the area. Knowing that the predator who took their son's life had been taken out was the only relief that the grieving family could get. The story of Sean Cole's tragic death served as a powerful reminder of how dangerous these waters are, even for locals familiar with the risks. In the following days, the story of Sean Cole's tragic death made headlines across Australia. News outlets covered the details, recounting the fateful decision and the devastating attack. But there was also a more personal side to the story. Sean was remembered as a beloved son, a friend, and a young man full of life and adventure. One wrong decision cost him his life. An employee at the retreat said that Sean and his friend had ignored warnings not to go in the water. This tells us that if there are rules and warning signs at a place, they are for your own safety, and one wrong judgment could easily turn into something tragic. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos and press the like button if you like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video.